Maybe I'm live. I don't know. Hey, Linda. I guess I am live. Somebody said hi, but I don't know who. Sandy. Hi, Sandy. My YouTube on my iPad is not working. Or at least it's not pulling up me. I may have to go out and come back in on the iPad. Hey, Brittany. Thanks, Linda. Why is it? Let's see. Close. Split screen. YouTube. Let me see if I can get it to pick me up this time. Hey, Vaughn. There it goes. Hey, Brenda. Hi, Beth. Are you ready to do this? I have comments now. Okay. Let me get this up here. So, gotta let's sew it up, Beth. Cat Dad just left to go to Lowe's, and we just ate dinner. The girls are outside riding their scooters. And what else? I got most of my kits prepped for the summit. I think I have one left. Hey, Rory. Hey, Gail. And what else? It's been a productive day. Oh, I got my pattern cut out for tomorrow's live. Gonna make Cat Dad a hoodie. I couldn't decide what color thread to use, so I went with Dementor's Kiss. Okay. I'm ready now. So let's see. I'm gonna have to get up close and personal for a second because and my phone is on the charger, so I can't put my microphone on right now. I think I fused all of my interfacing already. Yes. And I'm not putting any purse feet on because I don't have any in gunmetal. So there's that. Ooh, that already has tape on it. That does not. And those do too. Sweet. Although I'm not. Okay, that's for the back. I don't know what those are for or that, but we'll figure it out. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I know what that is. And I believe it needs tape as well, because oh yeah. Okay, that's my anchor piece for the back, so I don't need it yet. All right. And let me just start by putting some stitches on this. I'm just gonna stitch around my base. Let's see. I'll do 1 inch. Hey, Bree. Looks like I can go another stitch. Oh, that looks good. That looks real good. I was worried that the thread might not look as great on this vinyl, but it looks perfect. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, one more. Oh, that was 2. It'll be okay. That'll be a short stitch. Em was out here playing with her sewing machine earlier and she got it jammed up. I don't know what she was doing. And it was right in the middle of my marathon video and I was like, you're going to have to give me a minute. It had just come unthreaded. That's all it was. She was having a come apart about it. All right, there it is. It looks good. All right. I can't remember. One of these is supposed to be I might have cut them all the same length. One of these is supposed to be for my connectors and my grab handle and the back anchor. Let me grab my cutting list. I don't know where I left it. I didn't realize I'd block the view with the camera either. Okay, let's see. Okay, I was right. That's my top anchor. Let's see. I'll figure it out. So the pattern calls for webbing for the grab handle and the O-ring connector tab and the two, like, strap, what does she call it? The back rectangle ring tabs. But I have a shortcut of webbing that I'm using, and there's not enough of it to do all of those pieces plus make 2 straps. So I'm just using vinyl for my connectors and my grab handle. And I'm hoping that it works out okay. It did on my last one. This vinyl's a little bit thicker though, so we'll see. So I'm just folding over the raw edges to the middle. And then I'm going to top stitch down the long edge. What's everybody up to? Beth is sewing with me. Yay! I feel like I had like a lunch monster and I didn't. It's been a good day. I set an alarm for Beth's video this morning and slept right through it. And then woke up about halfway through Brittany's video. You got all your vinyl rolls organized? That's awesome. I feel like I had a productive day. Like I said, I got up and joined the chat for Brittany's video, and I laid in bed for a little while. Cat Dad was sleeping. And then Em woke up, so I was like, well, I guess I'll get up and make breakfast. I got these raspberry, it was raspberries and cream pancake mix from Aldi. And it was really good. So for my grab handle. I cut a 2-inch piece of vinyl and folded it. I drew a line down the center and I folded it in, and then from the short end I measured in 1.5 inches, and then I'm just going to pinch that together, and I'm gonna stitch from there to, I drew the line on the other end, and then that way this piece will be flat in my strap anchor on the back, and hopefully look really cute. Like I said, I did it on my other one and it worked out really good, but that I used leather and it was not even as thick as this Luxe vinyl from Mormino. So I almost had problems sewing with it because it was so soft. So once I get it folded from mark to mark, I'm just going to stitch down the folded edge. And I am going to back stitch on that. And then I'll use my lighter to seal my threads. Yes, Beth, I have made this before. Believe it or not. Hey, Wendy. I have actually made this. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So now these will lay flat under my strap anchor. And then fold it over, it creates a little grab handle. And that's only because I didn't have enough of the webbing. Let me see. I'll grab my other one real quick. It's over here. See? But I did the vinyl. I pretty much got the strap and got it down in there almost to the fold. Yeah. So. Okay, so both of those are done. So let's see. I got my grab handle, and now we can move on to the zippers for the side gussets. I didn't know what color zipper tape to use, so I'm going with this eggplant. Would y'all believe that I don't have any black zipper tape with gunmetal? I only have like 3 black zipper tapes at all. 2 of them are rainbow. Okay. my zipper scissors. And there it is. I was like, what did I do with my ruler? So it just has you make a mark to do the 90-degree fold. I usually don't, but I can't remember if I did it last time or not. But yeah. And then I just melt mine together. Usually. It's a fine balance between getting it hot enough to stick together versus burn the crap out of yourself. Got one done. Wendy, have you made your third Cassiopeia yet? You decided to be a bum today. You did not miss anything. I am only folding my zippers to a 90-degree angle slowly. And here comes Skims. Hey, you gotta turn the sound off. Hey, shut the door, please. And then come over here and show everybody what you have.
My horsey.
Yeah.
Where is my purple headphones?
I think they're laying over there on the table by the door. I forgot what bag the Thea says hi, Em.
Hi, Thea. Can you tell her I said hi?
She can hear you, babe.
Hi, Thea. Chloe. Are you done riding?
Okay. Yeah, I bet she did. The whole neighborhood heard. I don't even live in a neighborhood. The neighbors down the street heard. I'm just sewing over the end of my zippers. Okay. So now we're going to take our side gusset piece and there is a measurement in the pattern and my pen has gone missing. I'll use the fluffy kitty pen. But there's a measurement in the pattern and you're going to measure down. Oh yeah, because this is a drop-in. And I skipped over some of those prep steps. And I'll do them as I get to them. Okay. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I need my silver marking pen. So, oh, hey Chloe. I do know what I'm doing. So there's a measurement in the pattern for you to measure down on the outside, and on the inside you want to make a mark in your seam allowance, and that's where we're going to start the 90-degree like top of our zipper. Are y'all done riding scooters?
Mine's almost dead.
No.
I'm fixing to text her because I think she went inside. Well, I know she went inside.
And then I'm going to use some tape and I'm going to lay it down. Let's see. I'll turn you in. Now you can see, Beth.
Emily goes, "Hey Mom, can you bring me some snacks?"
Okay. Are you in my messages?
That's what it opened up to when I exited off the thing.
Oh,
But I'm logging out of your account.
okay. Okay, so all I did was put tape on the inside so that we can... Yes, right here. You're too funny. And I still think I did that wrong. I did. Dadgummit. The tape goes on the wrong side so you can fold it over. I knew that. It's okay. At least I can take it off. I used the mark on the pattern, Beth, but yeah. You want it basically to be able to fold down in the center. Like this little piece right here in the center. You're going to fold it down. And you want it to fold down so that it's about the same amount folded down as the sides get folded in, if that makes sense. Because I'll show you on my other one. You fold it you fold it in, and then you put the zipper on, and then this piece gets laid over it on the back of the zipper, and then you just top stitch. Well, you actually top stitch this on the zipper, and then you put this piece on. So down here at the bottom, because the zipper would technically close, like you could fold. See? And that's just folded in down there at the bottom. Does that help any? Me and my goofy self over here putting the tape on the wrong side. There we go. Okay. And I think on mine, like my first one, I want to say that when I did it, I just kind of snipped them a little bit, and then when I got ready to fold it, I snipped it some more because I didn't snip into it far enough to allow it to fold back however far it needed to fold back. So yeah, so just peel the paper off. I don't know if my head's getting in the way or not. When I'm looking down at the camera, or I can't see the camera, so I don't know if I'm putting my head in the way or not. Yeah, I didn't clip these enough either. So I just gave them a little snip. It takes a little while to do this part. Like, it's not hard. It just, to make it look nice, you want to spend a little bit of time on it so it looks good. Because it's like the outside of your bag, you know? Beth. You ain't right. You ain't right. I put my tape in the wrong place, so it's not helping me any. Are you gluing yours, Beth? I know you're not a taper. As I throw stuff on the floor.
I don't remember her phone number, and it's not in here.
Who?
So,
Oh.
and you're using your phone.
You're definitely using tape on this. Oh my goodness. Y'all better mark it down in history.
I'm writing it down right now.
You, what? Did you get it?
What?
Come here.
Oh. Well, I gotta mark it. You'll. Whoopsies. Yay.
Okay. You got it?
Yeah.
Apologies, y'all. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to take more tape, Beth. And we're going to put it on top of our folded portion. And then that's where we attach our zipper. I mean, you could probably get away with not taping this part. But I like my tape. Okay, so this is what I have. And then I'm just gonna peel that paper. And then I'm gonna take my zipper and I'm gonna open it up, and that mark we made from the top, you're gonna line that, the curve of your teeth with it. And then the edge of your zipper tape matches up with the edge that you folded over. So this is what it looks like on the back. And this is what it looks like from the front. And then my zipper pull is still down here because I haven't moved it up yet. I'll do that when I sew it. Because when it tries to pull it together. So I wait until I get there. So it doesn't pull my tape off. Whatever, Beth. I've seen your bags and they look good. Okay. And then it's not me, it's the vinyl. Hey, Nicole. Look at that cute little sleeping kitty. I'm just adjusting because I didn't like the way it looked. That looks better. Okay, so now we're gonna take our peekaboo pieces when I figure out what I did with them. There they are. And we're gonna put tape on the, I think it's on both edges. I can't, yeah. You're gonna put tape on both edges. More tape, Beth. I might finish this roll of tape with this bag. You don't actually sew through a lot of this tape, but it is very helpful. And I'm going to go ahead and fold over my, isn't it pretty, Yvonne?
I found a movie last night and I was gonna watch it, and then I played it and I was like, oh my goodness, we have already watched this before and I didn't remember it till I started playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't put tape all the way up on that. I'll just use that little piece right there. This is the magenta pearl from More Me Know. You know it. Oh, I didn't put it all the way up on that side either. I want to say that it was newish. I got it when I was there for Jenny's Open Sew. But I think it's on the website if it's in stock. Yeah, magenta pearl. I can't remember if it, I mean, I know I got it Jenny's Open Sew Weekend. Add to cart, yeah. It's in stock. Woo! Almost got a little too carried away with those snips. Okay. More tape, Beth.
Oh wait, that's what I had to write down. I had to mark it. What's today's date?
12th. I taped this down, but that's it. All right, and zipper. Oh. Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, looks good. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna add our peekaboo panels. How you doing, Beth? And pretty much you just line it up with the top edge.
Yo, I marked it down.
And it should lay right on top of. So I lined it up at the top, and then this is my folded edge. You can kind of see the edge of my zipper right there. And I just pushed it down. And this is what it looks like from the front. And then when I sew, I'll push my zipper pull right through there. See, I still got it down here. Yvonne, are you cutting one out yet? Yeah, I used all vinyl for my exterior. So this is the Magenta Pearl Luxe from Mormino, and then this is the Gray Bookshelf Tabbies from the Emporium. It's smooth vinyl. And then, so I did the pearl as all of my accents. And the kitties are for my, this is my body of my bag. This one is all vinyl too. Well, no it's not. This is luxe vinyl, this is leather. And then I did cotton woven for my lining on this one. They are so good together. Like, for real. Like, and I think the zipper tape is perfect. It wasn't, and it is a little bit darker than the magenta, but it just looks so good. It's definitely my colors. So, we'll see. And you got that new industrial now, girl. You can do it. All right, Beth, you ready? We're fixing the top stitch. So you're gonna pick a side, it doesn't matter which one, stitch down, across, and back up.
Is Beth making one as you go?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, that'll be a good combo too. The crochet print. So I'm just reaching underneath and I'm pushing my zipper pull up. Through that spot that I left, except for my pull is not cooperating. Let's see. Let me see if I can get a little closer first. There we go. Got it. You're. It's okay, Beth. I promise. Let me finish showing this one, and I'll show you why some of it's not. Okay. So my tape on my peekaboo is right here on the edge of the zipper. In fact, I can touch it right now. You can see it. So I didn't stitch through it at all. Yeah, I used the Profuse Stiff from Wawak on here. On all of my exterior pieces. And there are pattern pieces for this one and the flap, and then a measurement for the panel because it's a rectangle. So the pattern calls for Peltex, but I'm not a real big fan of Peltex. I used it on one bag and I hated it, so I haven't used it again. Hey, Ellen. Okay, so there's our first one. Mine got a little off right there, but it's fine. And yeah, and this will zip up. So there it is. It's so pretty. The Dementor's Kiss was a good choice too. I feel like it pulls the grays from the kitties. See, Beth? You got it. After you finish this part, it actually comes together pretty quick, so I think. What'd I do with mine? A little scrap of vinyl. Come on, little zipper. Get on up in there. There we go. Where's my zipper came off. Well, there we go. Come on. I've seen some really perfect looking zippers on this bag, and I just don't know how they do it. Mine just does not look that perfect. This one's gonna be a bit of a struggle. It's a little out there. We're gonna call it a design feature. A Liz feature. tools are all out of order over here. Okay. Okay, so now let me draw my lines. Ruler, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna set that to the side. Set that to the side. Hey, Kathy. Put that under my basket. Okay. Top anchor. So there are measurements for the top anchor, and I can't use that ruler. It's not long enough. I can't find my other ruler. I was probably using it earlier.
Is Shane back?
I don't know. You'll have to go to the door and look, baby. So there are measurements you're going to draw in from each long edge. More tape, Beth. More tape. You don't have to use tape for this if you don't want to. Well. So oh, Kathy, she's using tape. So draw your lines, put your tape, and then we're going to fold into the line so it doesn't go all the way to the center.
You and Beth should have just went live together if you're both selling it.
I know. I know, Kathy. Isn't it crazy? I said we need to mark this date down in history. No, we're talking about Beth using tape, baby. Okay. I didn't think Beth even had tape in her possession. That's funny, Beth. So, apparently one day last week, or whatever, week before last, whenever it was, when Max Velocity was live, like 8 days in a row, I guess he had DoorDashed some, hey Tracy, food, and they didn't give him a straw. So then apparently people have been mailing him like those big packages of like hundreds of plastic straws, like as fan mail.
Okay, I'm going inside.
Okay. Okay. There's that.
Move out of the way. I'm going to say hi.
Oh, okay. You gotta squat.
Hi. I don't know if they can see your head.
They can't see my head, but they don't want to see my head. They want to see what I'm doing. My head isn't important.
Yeah, it is.
Brittany says, hey girl.
Hey, Brittany. Oh, I took a sip again right when I said that. But anyways. Hi, bye.
She said, hi, bye. And out the door she went. Okay. So now we can set that to the side, and then I need this, and I need to look at this. So Yvonne, here's my purple Kais. Hey, Rhea. I don't know what this... I don't know what this other piece is for. Hey, Melissa. Magic Rhea. Okay. Got my O-ring. Apparently I looked at this set before, Yvonne, and then didn't order it, but ordered those. Okay, where's my... I put them in the wrong basket. We doing good, Melissa. At least I am. Oh. Brittany, we're gonna have to give ourselves nicknames. Coriander is wrong. Rhea, I am, and I already have it scheduled and everything. Meow meow. Let's do it, Kathy. You tell me when. Oh, I'm just gonna throw it in the... Oh. You tell me what you want to make and when, and we'll do it. Okay. All right, Beth. This is my triangle. So this was the rectangle, and I cut it in half on the angle. So it was a square. It's actually a square, not a rectangle. Is a square a rectangle? Anyway. Fold it in. Oh my gosh, Tracy. And then you fold this down. Oh yeah. The one I made with the panel with the Marie on it. I made a Disney Cats one for me and Em the other day. And I left off the hood and just did a neckband just to make it like a shirt. They came out really cute. Yeah, I did two different ones because I did one in like gray cats, and then I did I like that one because it's great for scraps of fabric, which now that I'm making all these clothes, I have a lot of scraps of fabric that aren't really big enough to make anything with, at least not for me. Used to, I could get enough, like I could take a 2-yard cut and I could make something for me and Em. When is your scheduled break? You take a scheduled break whenever you want, Beth. Do we need a 5-minute intermission? Okay, so I folded it down, and then I'm gonna take my rectangle ring. Oh wait, do I top stitch this? No. Yeah. And then you put this in there, like that. And then we top stitch. And if you want, you can put a rivet right here. Oh, okay. Rhea, have you been cooking? Be happy if you've never had it, huh? I have not ever had it, but it is something that I would like to try, just so I could, you know, try it. Schedule. Okay. Maybe I can keep that rectangle ring in there. Okay. Top stitch. I made homemade, like from scratch, hamburger helper. What did I do? Is it hiding from me? I've lost my little scrap of vinyl that I use under my foot. I thought I put it back in the drawer. Oh, it's in the garbage. Okay. I don't know what it's hanging on, but it was hanging. It's great with Nutella. We eat a lot of Nutella at my house. Pretty sure I wasn't supposed to stitch that, but we're gonna stitch it because I already stitched on it. I can't remember now. Now I'm gonna go look. Oh yeah, I did stitch it. It's fine. I make a lot of keto meals because Cat Dad likes to eat low carb and healthy-ish, and we just prefer it that way. But every now and then I have to make something that the girls like, so. They loved my shrimp tacos I made last night, or Chloe did. Emily isn't gonna eat a shrimp to save her life unless it's in a sushi. And that was the funny thing, because Chloe told her that sushi had shrimp and crab, and they argued about it for like 15 minutes because Emily insisted that sushi did not have shrimp or crab, and Chloe's telling her that it does. So I guess you could say today was cheat day because I made pancakes for breakfast, and which Cat Dad didn't eat them. And then so yeah. I will probably have to go let Marlena in. Otherwise, she's going to tear my door down. I don't know if y'all can hear her crying. I got the funniest picture of macaroni earlier laying in my chair. He was laid out. Emily takes a Nutella sandwich to school for lunch every day. And you would have thought the world had ended the one day that I forgot to buy more Nutella. And we were completely out. Like, there was none. So I'm just poking a hole for my rivet, but that's what our little triangles look like. Nut-free district. Emily can't take peanut butter, but she can take Nutella. So I thought it was crazy. There's a fly in here. That's what I get for having the doors open all day. Nicole, it just means that they can't take anything with nuts to school in them because so many people with nut allergies, whether it's tree nuts or peanuts, they don't, like, you can't take anything with any kind of nuts at all, ever. Emily's last school was that way. All right, I'm gonna have to move you just 1 second just to get to the rivets. Oh, and I can show y'all my new Dollar Tree find. I got this little box at the Dollar Tree for $1.25, and I got all my rivets in it. Beth is not doing rivets. I didn't think you were. Okay. I'm not gonna put it back in there though, because I'm gonna need it. I need something to deter the cats from clawing at my weather stripping, and or cat-proof weather stripping, because Marlena has ruined the weather stripping on my cabin door, and Moose, hey Elizabeth, has ruined the weather stripping on the front door, and we've already replaced the front door twice. but it lets air in. You're not late. We're just getting started good. It's a party. Okay. Yay, moving on to the flap. And I need my ooh, I don't know what fell. Hang on a second. Thank you. About the time I get up, Em walks to the door. Swim meet today and took a 3-hour nap. I probably would have to. No, you cannot get up here. Okay. Right sides together. She has been making cat toys. So I gave her some cotton scraps to practice with. Hi, Marlena. Hey, can you not do that? Thank you. I keep having to zoom it in so I can read it, y'all. All right. So we're gonna stitch, leave the top open. All the way around except for the top. I was gonna get her to help me make a cover for the new heat press. Can y'all see her playing with the cat toy? That's one of the toys that Em made. I need a fly swat. You're not doing a twist lock on your flap. Are you going to do a magnet or are you just going to leave it open? Okay. Install a magnet. Yeah. Flap, flap. I think I might need to put some oil on these things. Whew. They're rough. Okay. Turn it out. I was looking, I thought I had, I have like a cat face twist lock, but I have it in bronze and silver, but not gunmetal. I was like, of course. Because I was like, that would have been really cute on this M. Quit kicking that. Okay. I may have to heat it up a little bit just to get the wrinkles out. But my points and stuff look good. Okay. Okay, so now top stitch around the flap. Well, I didn't put anything in mine because I adhered my Profuse to my main panel, which is probably why it's a little wrinkly. But I guess I could cut the heat press on and warm it up real quick. The new heat press. What, baby?
Are you paused?
No, I'm not paused. I'm live. Only I haven't come back to my chair yet. Okay. Guess I should have put clips on that because it didn't stay. Okay. Would Geeky Fuse Firm work? I've never used Geeky Fuse Firm, so I'm not sure. You just want it to have some... Because I used Decaville Light on this one, and I put it on the cotton because I didn't want to fuse my leather. But you just want it to have some structure, because especially since I was using that leather and it was real thin and soft, and then like you can see right here, this has no anything on it, and it's real soft. So see, there you go. All right, since I'm heating up the heat press, I'm going to skip ahead to, oh yeah, you like my shamrock, Kathy? I like it. I need to rivet the strap still. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna do the overlay on the back panel. And yeah, I like, if I'm not creating cat bags, I like making themed bags like shamrocks and Easter bunnies and Christmas. And if I can incorporate cats into those things, even better. Well, hey, Nikki. All right. I need a piece of zipper. I actually scheduled it this morning, Nikki, but then somehow when I was setting everything up, I hit the button and went live like 10 minutes before I needed to. And so I ended it and then just went live. But yeah, we're making a Siah Sidekick, and I'm very slowly making it. And I think I'm gonna, let's see, let me find my ruler. where this would be. That covers a kitty head. If I can avoid that, I'm going to. Oh, perfect. There we go. Okay. Hey, Annette. How are ya? Oh, and I should have. This Lux vinyl, always for me, has like fuzzies on the edge, but you can take your lighter and kind of singe it and it will get rid of the fuzzies. And I usually try to do that before I take my tape off. Or the paper off of my tape. Just be careful. I was doing this on another overlay and I almost singed it in a spot. What, honey?
My phone died.
Okay. What would you like for me to do about it?
Do you have a charger that takes it?
Yes, in the toolbox.
What color is it?
Rainbow. Oh, I forgot I moved the table a while ago. There we go. I think that's a pretty good view. What, honey? Yes, Elizabeth, in the top drawer, baby. If it's not over there, it's over in the other. Friday night and Saturday night live sewing on YouTube. It is what it is. And Sunday afternoon, because I'll be live tomorrow making Cat Dad a hoodie. Yes. Yes. You don't have to whisper. Oh, okay. And this is why it takes me about 8 hours to make a bag, because I do everything slowly. And I still manage to mess it up. Well, as long as y'all don't care, I don't care. Did Shane come back from Lowe's, honey? No? Okay. I mean, I've made a few patterns quickly, but it's very few and far between. Yeah. I am using an O-ring.
Hi, Brittany.
Look at this placement, y'all. There's this sweet little face. She says hi. May have to bust out the purple Kais for this. I think I'm pretty sure that it calls for 2 overlays, but definitely an overlay for the, yeah, it calls for 2, but you could omit the one on the lining if you wanted. I mean, or you could omit the one on the back, but I guess it's really, I feel like the one on the back is more of a feature. Even if it didn't have 2 in it, I would have probably done 2 because I'm about some overlays. As soon as I cut this out, I'm gonna go check the heat press. Okay. Be right back. Okay, it's better. My heat press, I gotta figure out how to plug it into the wall because it keeps tripping the surge protector, so then it shuts off. Which is weird because Chloe had it on all day yesterday. But the heat may be on the same breaker. I don't know. Alright, so now I need my pocket pieces, and I cut the zipper already, and I need my zipper pull, and I might as well go ahead and get my turn lock. You're thirsty now. Well, take a break, Beth. I think you're ahead of me anyway. Okay. Let me see. Yes. That would be those. I got a Diet Coke to share with Sis. No, that's just what it says on the can. Okay, make sure I do this the right way. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I was like, did I do this right? Yes. And it needs to go that way. Okay. I have become addicted to zipper overlays, so I like adding them. I need to bust out my Cricut and make me some fun ones. I've had the Cricut going all day though. Well, most of the day. I didn't melt the end of my zipper though. Or maybe I did. Okay. I got some, but I don't remember where. Jeannie's Designs, maybe? You could always substitute a gate ring if you have a... Or maybe I had some from Emmeline Bags, but I haven't ordered from them in a minute, but... I don't know. I'm trying to think. Nikki's the hardware girl. More tape. I need to get out my tag too. Only for the overlay. And you do overlays, so you, and I guess you don't use tape when you do overlay. Okay. I should have put a fun tag under my overlay on the outside. I'll do that one on the inside. That'll be cute. Yes, Elizabeth. I got Taco Bell today when I went to town. It was yummy. I'm gonna put that on my pocket. And then you got some Mio. I got one of those strawberry snowball. I forgot what it was called from Sonic the other day, and it was so good. Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to hold it up to where you can see. Which one should I use? The pink with the white or the black with the pink? I feel like oh, it's my phone. It's not. And if I do the black tag, I was thinking about putting a backing on it. Well, either way, I could do it, but y'all like the black one? Okay. I did a backing on this one. And it's just the same color, but it came out really good. Okay. I'll lay that one up there. And then I'll finish what I was doing before I get back up again. That's the other reason it takes me so long, because I get up a gazillion times. And I feel like I have like most everything where I can reach it, but it's like, oh. Okay, so it goes that way. My new favorite thing now too is to put a tag inside the pocket where I'll stick it on there and then I'll hold it up where you can see it. The angle is awkward. I saw it in a designer bag in a store, and I've been doing it on almost every bag since. But basically, when you unzip the pocket, there's the tag. Yeah, Nikki, I have this set, that's why. I was like, I got this set, I might as well use it. Uh-oh. Then you deserve a piece of chocolate. Well, I had it on there and now I can't. There we go. Okay. So I sat down to sew my kitty bees for the pre-order at the Emporium right now that closes tomorrow on Thursday night. And as soon as I sat down to sew, the power went out. And it was out for like 5 hours. It came on sometime around 11:30. But my mom had a tree fall next door to her on the power line that goes to her house and my aunt's house. And they still don't have power since Thursday. That's crazy. And then I thought that I saw where we were supposed to have bad weather again tomorrow. But then, I don't know. Trying to make room for myself over here. Alright, yay! Oh, no. Let's do it this way. Beth, where did you decide to put your overlay? inside. Kathy, have you finished prepping your kids? I can be like, Lauren asked Brittany, are you talking about kits again? We're just excited for the summit. Beth. Oh. I know you haven't finished yours because you've been working so much. Yours has a bunch of pieces too, doesn't it? To go with your 500 zipper pulls. Okay. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I did it differently than how the pattern tells you. That's why mine didn't fit like it was supposed to either, but it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Follow the pattern directions for how to put the zipper pocket in, or do it my way and know that it's not going to match up the way that it's supposed to. The biggest thing is the way that it has you do it in the pattern is so that you catch part of the pocket lining in some of your stitching on your main panel so that the pocket doesn't fall down. Rhea. I'm surprised it's not smoothie time. So I'm going to solve that problem by basting it right here. And now my pocket won't fall. But I did. Beth, focus. I'm just kidding. Get you a drink if you want one. Okay. There's my back. There's my front. I need Brittany to throw the shower emoji in there now. Oh, yeah. Cut my zipper tape down. At the rate I'm going, Rhea, it's going to be another midnight live. Yeah, Rhea, I did it wrong. If you had followed the pattern directions, it wouldn't have been that way. But I also might have turned my pattern, like, I think it should have went up higher. I don't remember now. So, it still worked. It's the story of my life. I improvise. It's fine. Okay. So, I'm going to lay that there. And I'm going to lay that there because I'm going to put my tag, but I got to cut a piece. But we're going to do our turn lock on our flap. This goes on the front. That goes on the front. Screwdriver. Not in there. It's in here. As I jumble you around. So sorry. Oh my goodness. This thing is like fused together. There we go. Okay. Beth, you're too funny. Exciting Saturday night, Elizabeth. We just bought some of the new Sprite Chill. I think it's cherry lime. I haven't tried it yet. Chloe tried it. Okay. So there is a measurement in the pattern for how far up to put your turn lock. This is the pin that isn't right. I cut all of the interior pockets except for the water bottle something. I forgot what it's called. Water bottle sleeve, I think, is what it's called. All right. I gotta rumble around in the drawer again. So sorry. Okay. So I got this set off of Amazon. I linked it in one of my videos. I don't remember which one. But it's like metal punching. Be still. It's like metal punches, but it has a oval punch that is the perfect size for the turn lock. Yeah.
On pause.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that one. This one's the exact size, and I know that the marking isn't always. Uh-oh. Sorry. I'm just shaking you all around. Okay. I'm gonna take it up here to the table, but all I do is I set it on there and then I hit it with a hammer. And it's probably gonna be loud. But look, it cut. Scaring us again. Yeah. I warned you. It even cut all the way through my lining, except for one little spot, and I can snip it off. And then I'm just gonna melt the edge of that water-resistant canvas with my lighter. Amazon, yes. Okay. Yeah. Huh? Oh, I forgot to mark my holes for my... Honey, hush. Yes. Okay. There we go. Hole punch. Probably should have punched the holes first, but it's okay. Yeah. All right. You just have to let them dry, I find. But I haven't had any problems with them other than that. I had one that leaked everywhere. All right. Let's see. Did I get it? I think so. We're about to find out anyway. The screws on this are different than the last one I did. Oh, yeah, never mind. I need to punch bigger holes. Well, let's see. I always forget that part. And then it's always a risk when you go back. Because I'm always scared I'm gonna punch too close to my cutout. Beth, this is your break time. I'm taking 45 minutes to install a turn lock. Not really, but you get the idea. And I got my fabric tack. I'm going to put a little bit on that. I just like to kind of rub the edge of it on the fabric right there where I know it's going to be I don't actually like squeeze any out of the bottle. Okay. Now let's see. Oh yeah. There we go. That screw in the floor. Oh, come on. This might be the one that I tried to like, that it took me forever to get it out, and now it doesn't want to go in there. There it went. Yay! Okay. Turn lock. Looks pretty good. All right. So now I think I gotta get up again to cut my backing for my tag for the front. Go me. And of course I can't find the vinyl either. There it is. Be still. Okay. M. She has her earbuds in. She can't hear me. Hey, be still. Maybe I should use those dies to punch this corner on this vinyl. I always feel like I mess it up. Or maybe I should trace it from the front or something, because My corners do not look the best. There we go. Cute. Okay. Elizabeth. Why did I put that on there? That doesn't need to go on there. My fly is back. Okay. And then now I have to skip back forward in the pattern to where I was, because it does give you tag placement in the pattern. But I don't remember where. Oh, at least 2 inches up from the bottom. I don't remember what I did on this one. I did not put Decaville Heavy in my lining. I didn't put anything on my lining. Oh, for my flap on my shamrock bag. Oh, yeah, I didn't put it on the lining. I just put it on the... Let's see. This fly is driving me nuts. Okay. Look at that. And I think somewhere, maybe it's in here. I do. I have some of these really tiny I'm gonna put some I think I'll still stitch it. I have these really tiny gunmetal rivets, and I think I'm gonna put some on mess. But I still gotta stitch it on because it's not gonna stay down. Cat Dad must be home. I hear something outside. Here we go. Is that gonna be my nickname? Fancy? The esteemed pro tax expert. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, I'm not gonna do it. I'd have to change the dies in my rivet press, and I ain't doing all that. Okay. I can't read what it tells me to do, so. Okay. Miss Fancy. Okay. I'm gonna lay that to the side for now because I'm gonna go back to my back flat or my back panel. And back panel, and I need my O-ring and my whatever these things are called. Oh, and my grab handle. And okay. I got my anchor. We're gonna measure down, and the top of the anchor goes right there, and I only peeled the tape from the bottom of the anchor, and I'm gonna push it down, and then I'm gonna eyeball it and make sure it looks straight. I could probably measure too. It measures straight, and it looks straight on the panel, so that one might be a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go. And then we're gonna sew along the bottom of the edge. I'm gonna sew just the bottom. And then I'm going to turn and go back and do another set of stitching right beside that. And then oh, the flap. I was like, what? My flap that I never basted it closed, but it's fine. Okay. So now we're gonna center the flap, and I'm actually going to take my ruler and mark my center down inside where it's underneath the anchor, so I can make sure I have my flap centered. And then you want to push it as far down as you can get it. I've not made the Dreamer Pack. Is that the one that Lauren and Brittany did for a monthly project? Okay. All right. And then O-ring. It's not gonna go. I'll hold it up and show you.
Where's Chloe at?
In the house, I reckon.
Okay, I didn't know.
Unless she's at Sailor.
Well, I mean, that's fine. I just, well, Evan
I'm
went to pick some
live,
screws for him. Huh?
I'm still live, by the
Oh,
way.
okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I was just telling you. She's either in her room or she went over to Sailor's.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And then right next to that is our grab handle. And I guess I could peel this off of here so I'll be ready to stick it down when I get it all in position. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See how you have this gap right here? It's not gonna go, but there's still probably half an inch or so of flap up under there. Like, I can, if I fold it, I can see right there. There's my flap edge. And then we're gonna do 2 rows of stitching on the top as well. He's probably like, I can't believe you're still alive. He knows better. Now I'm gonna do my second line back the other way. Okay. There it is. But you have that gap, and that's because this will get folded down for you to do your drop in, and then you'll have about that much. So yeah, and then also in the pattern it tells you can put rivets here, here, and here. But in order for me to do that, I would need a Japanese hole punch, the one that and I don't have one. So now need to add our D-ring strap, rectangle ring anchor things. And they go, and all. I don't think I have one of those either. I don't think. I may have one. So they go with the pointing that way to the center of your bag. And there is a measurement in the pattern for how far up from the bottom edge that you want to put them. So I measure it and then clip them, and then I'll base them down. And I think that's, bottom base. Okay. Attaching my bottom base. And then we're gonna fold it, press the seam towards the bottom, and top stitch along the bottom. Got real close to my Decaville on that one, and it's trying to pull on me. There we go. All right, now I don't know, quite a bit, half an inch maybe. Yeah, right at half an inch. I sewed my stabilizer on 1 inch from the edge of the vinyl. So, and I did not do that on this one, and you can see it's a lot closer together, but it doesn't look bad. I think I must have done like I must have sewn this one on 3, and you didn't mess nothing up. I mean, there's no like rule, because technically you don't have to do the stitching for the stabilizer. Okay, so I did that. And then we're going to repeat for the front. And then I already added my label. And then we're going to attach the side gussets. Design feature, that's right, Rhea. Okay. So this is where it gets real fun, because it starts to get real long. And I should probably check my bobbin after this, because I think it's starting to get curly. It could just be how I pulled it. Although, I think that was the last of the top stitching. Anyway, did I knock that? I must have knocked that off in the floor or in the trash. Not good. Where did it go? I bet I knocked it in the trash can. It's the piece to my turn lock. If I knocked it in the trash, though, you would think it would be right here on top, but it's a trash full of thread, so it probably fell straight to the bottom. Or it's in the floor. Okay. Fun times. Oh, that was my rivets. Found a pin. Okay, I'll find it in a minute because I don't need it just yet. All right. Side gussets. What did I do with them? Okay, here we go. Let me lay that over there. Oh, hey, it was under my scissors the whole time. Now I can put my trash can back. All right, let's see. We're gonna take a side gusset and I'm gonna clip the center. And I'm going to center it with my side panel and clip. And then, okay. We're gonna sew this on. Beth, are you the same spot as me? Because I know I'm skipping around. And I totally skipped over like all of the lining part already. Because I like to do the exterior and then do the lining. Okay, I'm probably gonna call it around 10 so I can go in the house with Cat Dad. It's a drop in, yes. Okay, so now that we have this, I'm gonna take one top edge and line it up with the back, and when you sew this seam allowance right here, make sure you're not catching your flap, like the edge of it, because it's very close. But anyway. And then before I clip the curve on there, I'm gonna come over to, I can't remember if I did. We're about to find out. Line up the top edge of the front. Hey, sound off, please.
My headphones disconnected.
They probably died, but you need to go in the house and get you a shower anyway.
What?
Yes. And you really need to wash your hair.
What?
But you could do it tomorrow if you want.
Can I get a bath?
Yep. Okay. Why is it that they always hate to take a shower and wash their hair? Yeah. Once she gets in there, she's fine, usually. We didn't have power the other night, so we didn't have hot water, so I made her take a shower the next morning, and you'd have thought that it was the end of the world. What's wrong?
I can't find Chloe.
She's probably at Sailor's.
Why can't I go to Sailor?
Because you don't need to. And I told you to go in the house and get a shower. Huh?
Okay.
Thank you. I'll be in a minute.
Okay.
Okay. I did not do any snipping on that side. It lined up without it. This side has my connector though, so we'll see. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to make one little snip right there on the, yeah, that helped. That connector is causing it not to lay flat. So there we go. There's one side. And then I'm gonna Okay. Got the other side. So now I am ready to sew it together. Remember what I said about the flap, because you do not want to catch your edge of your flap in your seam allowance. I guess y'all can't really see what I'm doing. Can't see any of my stitching. Yeah, Rhea. I need everybody to buy rhinestone transfers at the summit so I can buy a cylinder arm. How are you enjoying the 1541? I love mine. Oh, you haven't sewn on it? Oh my goodness. That makes sense. Hopefully soon, then. Okay. Come on. Yeah, I think it's all downhill after this. Like, I mean, it's just the lining, and the lining is just a rectangle with a pocket. And then you add the gussets, and on my first one I did cotton woven, so it was real easy. Oh, Nikki. Okay, so pretty sure that I am ready to turn mine out. So you came at a good time, Nikki, because I'm fixing to call it. I think Beth got to a point where she can finish. She's already done her lining. I haven't even done mine. Besides, y'all will get to see the pretty part, right? Just use a different color. It'll be fine. They're my tools, Nicole. I used my nails to actually help me turn the bag. Okay. If I zip her up. Hi! That's what it looks like. You can see the badge backing. And the back. So, and then you unzip it. There's your peekaboos. Cute. And then I have that one pocket right here. And peep my tag. So yeah. I think it's adorable. So I love this print. This is like my soul print right here. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. If anything, I taught you that I'm crazy. But anyway, seriously, everybody have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for Cat Dad's hoodie. Bye.